Before England even had a name, before kings ruled from London, a lone exile returned from a foreign empire to reclaim his birthright. He would crush rivals, unite kingdoms, and forge the first true English realm. His name was Ecgberht. Born around 769 AD, Ecgberht, son of Ealdmund of Kent, was no ordinary prince. He claimed descent from Cerdic, the legendary founder of Wessex, but bloodlines offered no protection. When Offa of Mercia, the most powerful king in Britain, tightened his iron grip over the land, Ecgberht's life became the price of politics. Hunted, outmatched, and outnumbered, he fled across the sea. In exile at the glittering court of Charlamagne, the greatest ruler in Europe. He learned strategy, diplomacy, swordsmanship, and the art of empire. The boy who fled Wessex returned a hardened survivor. In 802 AD, with the death of King Beorhtric of Wessex, a power vacuum opened. Ecgberht crossed the Channel and claimed the throne that he believed should have been his all along. But Wessex was weak. Mercia overshadowed every kingdom in the south. To survive, Ecgberht needed more than allies, he needed victory. That moment came in 825 AD at the Battle of Ellandun. Ecgberdt's warriors faced the forces of Beornwulf of Mercia, a kingdom that had dominated England for more than a century. Against the odds, Ecgberht shattered them. Mercian power collapsed overnight, and the kingdoms of Kent, Sussex, Surrey, and East Anglia bowed before the rising star of Wessex. Ecgberht was no longer just a king, he was the architect of a new order. In 827 AD, Ecgberht seized Mercia itself. 2 years later, he marched into Northumbria. At Dor, near modern-day Sheffield, the Northumbrian king surrendered. For the first time in history, one ruler commanded all the English kingdoms. They called him Bretwalda, ruler of the Britons, a title reserved for only the most powerful Saxon kings. But a new enemy approached from the sea. The Danes, relentless Viking raiders, brought fire and death to the coast. Ecgberht fought them at Carhampton in 836 AD, suffering a stinging defeat. But the king did not break. 2 years later, he faced a combined force of Vikings and Cornish rebels at Hingston Down. This time, Ecgberht triumphed. His victory secured Wessex's western frontier and paved the way for the dynasty to come. Ecgberht died in 839 AD and was laid to rest at Winchester, the heart of the Wessex kings. He was succeeded by his son Ethelwulf, grandfather of England's greatest hero, Alfred the Great. Though history often overlooks him, Ecgberht was the king who first united the English. A king whose bloodline stretches all the way to King Charles III today. He began as an exile, rose as a conqueror, and is remembered as the first true king of all England.